Yes, we should be recording, right? Let's just see 1 second. Yes, we're recording. Good, good. Okay. All right, this is today. We didn't do yesterday's, actually. So let's do yesterday's. We didn't do yesterday. Here we go. Yesterday. No. That's yesterday. And here's today. Yes, okay. No, good. Okay, here's today. We have a tradition attributed to the Baal Shem Tov. When one hears an uncomplimentary report about another Jew, when you hear something bad, someone says that this guy is a liar, he's a cheater, he's a whatever. When we hear something bad about another Jew, even if you don't know who that person is, you should feel bad. Why? Because one of these two is wrong. If what they're saying about the person is true, then the person that they're calling a liar, a cheater, he's bad. And to hear that there's a bad Jew should make you feel bad. If it's not true, then the one who's telling you, he is the one that's not good. He's slandering someone else. So in other words, when you hear something bad, in any case, it's bad. Sometimes you can say something bad about someone in order to fix the person up. Did you hear about this guy? He's such and such and such, right? We got to do something about it. You have to convince him, right? He's borrowing money, he's not paying it back. Why are you telling me this? Because I know you have an influence on him. Tell him to go to a psychiatrist. The guy has to get fixed up. Talk to him. Tell him to stop being a thief, a liar, a cheater. In any case, the Chafetz Chaim, he wrote a whole book called Chafetz Chaim. He wrote a book called the Mishnah Brura, which are all the laws, the practical laws, day-to-day life, and it's very used. But he also wrote a book about not speaking negative things about people, and that's what he's known for. It's called the Chafetz Chaim, and he wrote this book about, and he stresses over there how damaging it is. He takes it also from the Rambam, but he expands on it. How damaging it is to say bad things, and when it is permissible to say a negative thing about someone, only if you're sure there's going to be a benefit coming from it, and etc. It's very, very careful. You have to be very careful not to say negative things about people in general, not to be negative in general, not to say. And if there are negative things, you don't have to talk about them. Talk about positive things. How bad this guy is, how foolish he is, all this. Okay, next, let's do tomorrow. Shabbat. My father said, Chassidut changes what exists and uncovers the hidden essence, which is hidden. The essence character of a Jew is beyond estimation and assessment. Jews are called the sons of God. So just like God is infinitely good and power to create, so every Jew also is infinitely good and has the power to create. Maybe can't create physical things, but we can create a good world. Because every Jew is part of God's essence. And whoever takes a little part of the essence, it's as though he takes a hold of the whole thing. Just like the essence is unlimited, so every part is unlimited. Like we say, we're sons of God, means every single Jew is God. Huh? We're sons of God. We're part. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense. That's exactly the point. It's true, and it's above understanding. This is something like tzitzit. We say on the tzitzit, you have a garment here. The commandment is tzitzit like this. So you have a garment, and you have the strings that come from the garment. So that it says that the strings are supposed to be the same thing as the garment. So the garment in this place, this is sort of metaphorical, represents God, that he covers everything. And the tzitzit, they come from it, but it's the same material as the corner. The existence of the soul is as an entity separate from God's existence. Why do we seem to be separate from God? Because God created us to be a created thing. But Chassidut reveals the essence of what the soul is, and that we're really connected totally to God. In other words, we have infinite power of doing good. And if we decide to do good in the world, then we can have infinitely more effect and results than the opposite. Sometimes we have to fight against bad. There's no doubt about it. Sometimes you have to war against bad, but that should be secondary. It's only in order to do more good and more good and more good. More and more good. Okay, that is this story.